Bam. Alright. On the main lake out here, guys. I can tell you right now, I fished this dock many a time. It's about 30 foot. He's about 9.5. Summertime crappie. Okay, finding bigger crappie's tough. I'm sitting in 13 foot. You can see it's scattered fish on it. Let me get this picture. It's cleared up. Some scattered fish and some of them are bass. You see the braces? You see them fuzzy lines? Those are braces. So it's got braces going from post to post on all of them, on the front, on every post, X braces all the way back through there. That's right. That's why the crappie like it. That's why a lot of people don't fish it. Because that. I'm in 12 foot right here. My transducer's on this side of the boat. So it's 12 foot deep right here. It's about 16, 18 there, and it's 30 right there. It drops that fast. Okay. Let's hope this is a crappie. Because he took off and took drag when he took off. I made him mad. I don't think I haven't used my net maybe this morning. That's this good one. That's the first time I've netted today. I've caught quite a few 11 inches, but I netted him because he acted he was so mean. He hit her hard. You ever had one hit and take drag? That was one of the questions somebody asked Tuesday night on Crappie Connection. I just listen, guys. Y'all never see me comment, so I see some of y'all's names on there. Y'all don't see me comment. I don't comment. I have before. I just listen sometimes. Sometimes I'm doing other stuff and I'm just paying attention and listening. Boy, I tell you, this went all the way through. Y'all give me a minute. All right, guys, back with it. That was tough. I didn't hurt him. It went through and hit this little corner piece and went back into him. That's hard to get out when you do that, don't you? Now, this color is a blue remelt. That's a good fish, guys. He's over 11 inches. Blue remelt. What I'm doing in this video is I'm fishing with the remelt colors. I hadn't done that this year. Used to sell a lot of the remelt colors. And guys, what I call remelts, you see that's a pretty blue. I've got, we're gonna do motor oil next. I take the stems when I make the base, like this is from dipstick, because I make a lot, I sell a lot of that color. I take those stems and melt them together, and if I need to add a little bit motor oil to them or whatever, I do that just to get it to a nice color, and I sell them cheap, all right? There are a lot of baits on the site right now on sale. A lot of y'all been taking advantage of you. Some of y'all are ordering stuff, and you're ordering some of the $1.99 to $2.29, whatever bags, and that's why I put them on there for. I want to get the inventory down some. I've got so many baits I've been making. Some colors I have a lot of, and for some reason those colors don't sell. I can make a video with them, catch fish with them, sell 2 or 3 bags, and it stops again. I know it gives you confidence in a bait when you see me catch fish with them. That's why I make his video about colors. That's why I fish with my baits. Sam, if you keep up with him, he fishes enough with my baits, Wildlife Adventures. And you can see he's catching some. We fished together last Friday, which was a week ago today. And I think he was throwing a fathead some and some different colors. And I threw 3 different colors in that video, if you check it out. Now the water got just a little bit dirtier since last Friday because we've had some thunderstorms this week. All right, there's a summertime crappie. He's probably right at 10 inches. That's an eater. Now changed to, like I showed you, I changed to the remelt oil, motor oil. All these remelts work fine, guys, I'm telling you. I made them, test them before I ever put them on the site. I fish with everything ever before it goes on the site. What I was mentioning about setting your drag, y'all need to go back here. If you don't get a chance to watch Crappie Connection Tuesday night, some of their episodes are pretty good. They had Hayden Jeffries on there a couple weeks ago, and all of them's on YouTube. I don't know anybody in Crappie Connection. Never met Brad. Never met the. Think of the other young man's name off the top of my head now. Dustin. There you go. Never met him. Don't know him. But they get some people on there to talk with, ask questions about, and people ask questions to answer them. Some of them are pretty good. Somebody asked about setting the drag. My drag is pretty tight. I can pull it. You should be able to pull your drag without breaking your line. This is a 4-pound line. So that's how I adjust it. I feel it. I go like, all right. And that one fish took drag, he hit and took off, and took a little drag and it stopped. If you don't have it where they can take a little bit of drag when they run hard or do something at the boat, they're going to break your line. especially using 2 and 4 pound tests. Is what I use most time, and I got 6 on one rod, but I use 2 and 4 most of the time. If you're using 8 and 10 pound tests, then that's a little different story, right? I know I heard a lot of these guys say, oh, I use 10 pound test. Well, you don't need to worry about setting your drag. If a Crappie breaks 10 pound test, then yeah, he wrapped you around something, he done something. If you're using light line, you need to adjust your drag. Don't lock it down. All right, this is a little smaller. He's lucky if he's 9 inches probably. Now this fish was funny. I had a bite and I set the hook and didn't have anything. I stopped and just hesitated a second. I thought, I better reel it in. Saw it reeling in, he hit it. All right, since he's a little smaller, I'm gonna give that's a oil remelt. I'm gonna give it another shot and see if I can catch another one. And I'm gonna add to something too, guys. I'm throwing a 1/32 ounce jig. Last Friday when I was fishing with Sam, and some of y'all watched the video, I was using a 1/48 most of the time. Okay, around these docks, I don't use a heavy jig. I heard Brad on Crappie Connection today. Somebody asked him, what does he use to cast with? He said usually 2 1/16 or 1/16 and a 1/32 or lighter. You're not going to cast a double jig rig under these docks to start with. I don't. Oh man, Mestine. I don't see how you're going to do that. But watching his videos, he's fishing open water, guys. He's fishing stumps and stuff like that. So yeah, and if you're fishing 15, 20 foot deep, yeah, you can get by with something like that, right? Casting on these docks, these braces and stuff, you don't want much weight, and the slower that it sinks, like y'all can see, I stopped just holding the rod, wasn't it? That's all I was doing. And I'd turn the handle once in a while, because my bait's not sinking very fast. And they're running behind it and chasing it. It's a nice one right here. And that gives fish a chance to come and check it out. Instead of going, zoop, zoop. Was that Superman just went by? Yeah. If your bait go that much weight, it would go, shoo. It don't give them a chance to check it out. All right, guys, this fish is manhandling me. He flopped, and I had to chase him down. I hate when they do that. I don't like them flopping on my boat, but he did. He was just too strong for me. Slipped right out of my hand. I know it's happened to y'all too, hasn't it? That's a good one though, guys. We'll check him out with that's the motor oil remelt. See there, that tell you, he nailed it too. But you can see I was just letting it drop slowly. I'm gonna put it on his bottom lip right here, where my fingers. Oh guys, he's almost 14. He's 13 and about 7/8. There you go. I would say he was 13 inches. I'm glad I measured him. All right, now we gotta switch colors now. I said we'll catch one more motor oil, didn't I? This rod right here, the videos will be a mile long. This rod right here, y'all see me use a lot, the green rocks. A lot of you ask you, Dennis, you use the same rod all the time. I love it. It's got a 2 pound test on it. It's got a 1/48 on it now. And I got a 1/32 on these other two. That's about all I fish around docks. Now, if it's a real windy day and I'm having trouble casting, I'll go to a 1/16. Don't want to unless I have to. That slower fall around these docks draws more bites, I can tell you. I can see them with live scopes, and right now I'm not even watching my live scope. Y'all noticed that. My live scope is in the front. I'm just casting. Once I see it's fished and I see where they're holding, I just cast. Alright guys, I moved a couple miles. Oops. Caught another bass though. I think I've caught 3 or 4 bass this morning. He's summertime, about 10 inches. This is smoke remelt. Now that's like live bait, mealtime. That'll be any of those colors like that. A lot of fish here, guys, but you see a lot of them are here in open water. A lot of them are not crappie. I think that little group out in open water might be. Bam. Some of them are sunfish. I think a lot of those smaller marks or brim, stuff like that. So that's what'll fool you sometimes. You see a lot of marks, like go, man, that's a lot of fish right here. Oh, it's gonna be a mouth. That's a good one. But you got to think, a lot of times, a lot of those are sunfish. They mix in with them, don't they? And the bass right here, the spotted bass, will mix in with them. So, all right, there's 2 on the smoke. That's a good one. He's about 11 incher, guys. That's the smoke color. There he comes. Guys, I'm not running my camera all the time. I cut it on sometimes when I get to feel a bite. It helps me editing. He's about 9.5. It's just the lime color. It helps me a lot editing. Makes it a little faster for me when I can just put the clips together, pick which clips I want to use, and cut off what I want to at the beginning to the end. And if I feel like I've been talking too much and the video's gonna be getting too long, I cut that off. So that's how I do it. Trying to keep the videos under 15 minutes. I know some of the people I watch, I'll go in there sometimes and the video will be 40 minutes and I go like, 40 minutes? And it tells me on YouTube how many minutes of the 15 minutes that are actually being watched, and it have a skip through ratio. Most of y'all guys only watching 5 or 6 minutes. That's why people are leaving their numbers for the pour to catch. That's why people leave the numbers on Thursdays and on Fridays. And the giveaway doesn't happen. The draw happens on Wednesday night and people still leave numbers because they don't watch all the way through. They see it's a giveaway and they hear me say about leaving the number. They go leave a number and leave. And they don't come back and check, I reckon. I don't know. That's why some people not getting the prizes. Alright, limeade. How you like that? I sharpen this hook. I check all my hooks, guys. I've learned that, and sometimes you got to check them during the day. That's a good fish. That's limeade color. He's about 10 and a quarter, 10 and a half. Bam, that's a good fish. Alright guys, there you go. Caught a few on all the remelt colors. Just done this to showcase the remelt colors. They sell pretty good. I had a blue and smoke remelt I'm out of right now. Yeah, it's sold the best. I will make some. Actually, I might get that tomorrow, okay? And get them back on the site. I got some other remelt colors I'm playing with that I might make up. It's a good way to get some cheap baits, guys, that you can catch fish with. Maybe if you want to get them for gifts, giveaway. For your kids, you got kids that are fishing in a private pond or something and they're going through the baits, you get tired of putting out money in baits, hey, you can get them for $2 a pack. Appreciate you guys, Fishing Lake Country. See you next time.